So let's dive into the art of homestaging, where every detail is going to count, right? When you're trying to turn your house into someone else's dream house. Hey everybody, I'm Catherine Newman. I am a 28-year, I wish I was 28 years old. Oh my gosh.
You must be tripping.
You must be tripping.
Hi everybody, Catherine Newman. I'm a local real estate agent here in the Manatee and Sarasota County markets here on the Gulf Coast of Florida. And I've been in this business for 28 years. And I've done a lot of home staging. I am also a designer. So I want to be able to share with you today some really basic, this is not an in-depth, video, but just some basic things that you need to be aware of to get your home on the market and get the most money that you can, while appealing to as many buyers as possible. I want to quickly share with you a few house staging tips that are really going to help those of you that are going to put your home on the market, or maybe you already have your home on the market somewhere across the country. And the reason I say that is because they are expecting, and when I say they, I mean housing experts across the country are expecting inventory levels to rise in 2025. As many of you I know are thinking about that right now, but yes, they are expecting them to rise. So we're going to see more resale homes on the market. And of course, you guys all know across the country, you are competing with new construction, which is shiny and never been lived in, toilets that have never been sat upon, and that kind of thing. So you want your resale home to really appeal to as many buyers as possible. So I want to share that with you because I know more homes are going to come onto the market. And if you want to make the most money, then of course you need to have it looking its best. Now that doesn't take away from correct, proper pricing. You have to be realistic with where the prices are in your local area, but have it looking the best that it possibly can. First things first, you really want to create a welcoming atmosphere right from the time they drive up. You need to power wash the exterior. You need to clean the gutters, make sure the house numbers are visible. You want to wash the windows. As far as the yard is concerned, of course, you want to make sure that it's cut and pruned and mowed. And you want it to look as great as it possibly can for whatever time of year your house is on the market. Because it's all about the first impression, right? So a fresh coat of paint on the house and or the front door, and of course a nice welcome mat, that can do wonders for people when they drive up to your home and see it. Because you really do capture them from the moment they drive up. Then you pique their interest on how the outside of the house looks so that they're really drawn in and can't wait to go see what it looks like inside. Now let's move inside the house. You definitely want to declutter and depersonalize the space because buyers need to envision themselves living in that house and they don't want to see you living in it. You need to remove personal photos and any items that, are too specific to your taste, like, nude artwork or creepy dolls. Sorry, creepy dolls aren't good. Or your collection of maybe live snakes in aquariums. Probably ought to get rid of that. So really you got to think of it as creating a blank canvas for the buyer's imagination. And while you are decluttering, you definitely need to deep clean every nook and cranny. Hire someone if you have to. It's worth the money. You need to include baseboards and trims and doors. You need to clean the inside windows. You need to clean the appliances inside and out. You need to remove any cobwebs on the walls or the ceilings, all the pet dander and the hair from the vents and the flooring and the walls. And of course, you should have your floors and or carpets professionally cleaned and have the house smelling good. Now, I'm not talking about those chemical smells because a lot of people, I know I can't stand them, but you need it to have a clean, fresh smell. Now, a sparkling clean is going to signal to the buyers that you have been maintaining your house very well and they have that perceived value in their mind that that is a house that's been taken care of. Here's another tip. Lighting is really your best friend in staging. You really want to open up all of the curtains and the blinds. You want to let the natural light flood in, and you want to turn on all of the lights for showings, even those lamps you have. Having light is going to create a warm and inviting ambiance, because I can assure you that 99% of buyers are always asking for lots of natural light. Only vampires like dark houses. I'm just saying. So keep them nice, bright, and open. What about furniture arrangement? Well, furniture arrangement is key. You'll want to highlight the flow and the functionality of each room. You want to arrange furniture to create conversation areas, and always make sure there's enough space to walk around comfortably. If a room feels cramped, consider removing some of the pieces of furniture to make it open up. Remember that less is always more when it comes to furnishings, because I have shown houses before that are cramped with something in that corner and something in that corner, and all the shelves have something on it. As a matter of fact, before Christmas, just a few weeks ago, was showing a beautiful home in one of our really nice communities. And this home was decorated for Christmas like it was in a Southern Living magazine. It was gorgeous. However, there were so many things, Christmas things, furniture things. It was so full. And again, it was beautiful, but it was really hard to see the actual house because it was so done up and it had furniture in every nook and cranny in the house. So it really made the house seem darker. It made it seem more cramped. My buyers had a really tough time trying to just see the actual house with themselves in it and without the personality and the decor, even though that decor was dang nice, but that wasn't their style. So it was a little over the top for my people, and it wasn't a house that they chose. And lastly, don't forget finishing touches. You can do fresh flowers, a bowl of fruit, or of course, a strategically placed plant. That can all add life to the space that you're trying to sell. Even small spaces can have added touches of luxury like this, and it makes the experience really memorable for potential buyers. In one of my listings over on Terracea Island, which is a beautiful island in the Palmetto area here in Florida, it was a beautiful property. And so we had a charcuterie board. We had some fresh, lemonade. We had things like that, little touches on the island, so that when people came in, they were taken away by, wow, they could see themselves having a party there. Now, of course, we couldn't leave fresh food out every time somebody came to see it. But I will tell you this, that we only had the house on the market for 1.5 days before we had 3 over asking price cash offers. So I think we did pretty good. And of course, it wasn't just the staging, because the house already looked amazing and it was an amazing house. But I will tell you, little touches like that go a long way in helping people remember, even in pictures, how great a house made them feel, and they could really picture themselves living there. So there you go, some quick basic staging ideas. And remember, staging is about creating a connection between the home you're trying to sell and a new buyer coming in. It's all about making them feel like they're already home the moment they walk through your door. And if you're not sure how to present your home when you're going to sell it, be sure to ask your professional real estate agent to walk through the house with you, maybe give you some suggestions, or even consider hiring a home stager to really set your house up for success. Now, when I meet with my sellers, I always walk the home with them and we make notes. And we do that prior to putting the house on the market. We move out things, maybe furniture pieces or art or something that we don't need. And then I personally, along with my staging helpers, I stage all of my listings using the best of what they already have, and of course, pieces from my own staging inventory. That's just something that I offer. You might be in an area where another agent where you live offers the same, and it makes a huge difference. I can tell you that my sellers feel at ease knowing that I'm not just handling the sale of their home, but I'm also handling how it's going to appear to the buyers that come in. So if I'm staging it myself, then they just feel more at ease knowing that I've already been in the house, I know the house very well, and I know what it needs to get it sold quickly and for the best price. So there you have it, some quick basic staging. Now there's a lot of other really great ideas you can do for staging. Those are just some quick things, but I tell you what, it sure does make a difference. And staged homes do sell for higher prices and sell more quickly on average. There's lots of stats to show that. You can look that up on your own. I'm just doing a quick video here, but I will tell you that it really does make a difference. I can tell you I'm with buyers a lot. We walk through some houses and some of them are just, wow, they're so amazing. They're very memorable. And boy, I can tell you, we walk through some other houses and I'm surprised that some people would even put their homes on the market looking the way they do and then asking the prices they're asking. So make sure when you're staging your home that first it's priced according to market value in your area and what's selling and that sort of thing. But really, it does go a long way. If you have any questions, I sure would love the opportunity to chat with you about your buying journey or your selling journey, what I can help you do to get your home on the market and make it really appeal to more buyers, right? Not just to a few, but to the masses. So I'd love to chat with you about that. Again, I stage all of my properties. That's something that I offer when I list a home for sale. So if that's you, be sure to reach out. And I do hope that you will subscribe to this YouTube channel where I talk about the markets here in Manatee and Sarasota counties and the counties beyond. I'm Catherine Newman. Please subscribe. I will see you next time.